Greetings Titans, welcome to the big picture. I'm Dave, this is Dave Takes It On. I have just discovered the most powerful, fastest EV public charger in the UK. It's being promoted as the first electric vehicle charger that can fully charge a car 17 minutes. Can it? And where is this beast? Well, keep watching, all will be revealed. Well, before we get started, we just want to say a big thank you to everyone for your support in reaching 10,000 subscribers. Big thank you to our Patreon members who get access to footage and benefits that we can't offer on YouTube. Well, on one of our recent filming trips, we stopped off at a Shell garage, which had a big illuminated sign outside advertising Park and Charge that we'd never seen before. Well, that footage and report was included back in our August pricing video that was launched on the 18th of August. It featured that Park and Charge location that was equipped with 3 dual bay chargers, each rated at 480 kilowatts. This is by far the most powerful charger we have found for EV cars in the UK. There are a few lorry chargers popping up rated at up to 1 megawatt, but those have a different plug that us EV car drivers cannot use. Most of us are restricted to about 350, 360 kilowatts. Well, on the 4th of September, the Lancashire Post broke the news with an article that led by claiming to have found the fastest chargers in the UK capable of fully charging a car in just 17 minutes. So they're very late to the party and also in typical media fashion, totally misleading. Never let the facts get in the way of a really good story. Well, these chargers are operated by a company called Park and Charge, and they seem to have monopolised the ampersand. They also advertise Park and Shop and Park and Vape. Oh, nice consistency. Well, the chargers we noted are able to output up to 480 kilowatts, and observant viewers will notice that the power plate attached claims 1000 volts, 735 amps. That gives you a theoretical 735 kilowatts, not 480. So what's going on there? Well, they're operated via the Fuse app, that's F-U-U-S-E, and the price is a somewhat reasonable, unexpected 69 pence. Fuse also has other locations in the area. Well, first, with the plate, we're dealing here with theoreticals. The maximum current is indeed 735 amps and the maximum voltage is 1000. But the units cannot offer both simultaneously. The maximum possible output in this case is limited to 480 kilowatts. Whatever car you plug in, you'll never get more than 480 kilowatts. That's the limit. So second, why do I claim it's misleading? Well, if I drive my Dasher Spring all the way here from Manchester to get the fastest charging speed ever, can I charge it in 17 minutes? No! While the charger is perfectly capable of providing up to 480 kilowatts, the Dasher Spring is likely to inflate like a party balloon if you try to pump that much into it. The Dasher Spring battery is a tiny 25 kilowatt hour, usable, so in theory that should take just 3 minutes on this charger, not 17. So what's gone wrong? Nothing. The Dasher Spring has electrical equipment on board that is rated at and can only handle an absolute maximum charging rate of 34 kilowatts, not 480, but it's generally accepting even lower. They guess around 29 is average. So it takes the best part of an hour. Just like the average UK house has 23 kilowatts of mains power available, but if you plug in a 3 kilowatt kettle, it'll only ever take 3 kilowatts. Okay, but that's the Dasher Spring. So which cars in the UK or Europe can accept charging at 480 kilowatts? None. How about the whole world? None. Starting to see the media hype? Well, this is an absolutely brilliant charger. We need many, many more like them. But this is just one time it is actually capable of providing far more power than any EV in the world can currently take. That place, according to my last research, is held by Lotus Electra, which can charge it up to 367 kilowatts, not 480. That's about 75% of the available power on these chargers, so pretty neat. But the Lotus website itself says don't expect to get 360. That's a theoretical figure. In the real world, they state you're likely to get about 250. That's a little more than half. So plugged into a 400-volt charger, but with a Lotus Electra, you get a minuscule 80 kilowatts. Wow. But the Electra has a battery size of 109 kilowatt hours, and they claim a 30 to 244 mile charging time of 19 minutes. Why can't all EV manufacturers use the same percentage figures? So here the Electra is unlikely to fully charge in 17 minutes. Misleading media hype? Fully charge implies charging to 100%. Well, on a recent filming trip to rugby services on the M6, I filmed a number of different EVs connected to GridServe 350 kilowatt chargers. These chargers have a nice clear screen on the front showing relevant data, including charger speed, time on the charge, time connected, time left, state of charge, etc. On this and most other filming sections I've done, no car connected, when I began filming was charging at anything like 100 kilowatts. Most were nearer 50, 60 or 70. Until an Audi e-tron GT arrived, that has a theoretical maximum of 268, but an average expected speed between 10 and 80% state of charge, 216 kilowatts. Here, right in the middle of that range, the fastest I saw was 149 kilowatts. Well, the message here is that if existing new or prospective EV owners think they can go to Blackpool, where these are located, and charge the battery from empty to full in 17 minutes, no, you can't. Not yet. Not this year. Definitely not next year. Unlikely even the year after. First, you've got to get an EV that can even charge to 480. That's going to take a while. And then to get one that can actually get that 480 is, in my humble opinion, 2, 3 or 4 years away. If you have a really fast 800-volt architecture EV at present, like the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and 6, Kia EV5 and 6, or you could take a Porsche Taycan 4S, which quotes 320 kilowatt maximum charging speed with the Performance Battery Plus, and a 10% to 80% charging time of 18 minutes. Not a full charge. EV database website, which uses actual data from scores of tests in the real world, also states you can expect 183 kilowatts and 17 minutes from the Porsche to go from 25 mile to 204 miles. Again, not quite fully charging as the Lancashire Post states. And again, once again, I do wish they'd be more consistent. Is it miles or is it percentage? Well, I would class this as a genuinely future-proof EV public charger, and the price is reasonably good too. They state 69p on the app and the illuminated board, and no mention of memberships. For a petrol forecourt, this is exciting. It's a nice handy location in a tourist area. We need a lot more. Well, 2 final comments. In line with my previous predictions about the current EV public charging price war that's well underway, this is priced competitively at 69 pence for such a charger. Not your 79 pence GridServe or Osprey, or the Shell Recharge or BP Pulse extortionate 85 pence you usually find and where you might expect with such a powerful charger. I'm hoping we see more at this price and below without having to join any memberships. Well, second, I congratulate them on their choice of location. The motorway services are filling up nicely with ultra-rapid 250 and 350 kilowatt chargers, and key locations on major transit routes like the M6 at Gretna Green has now over 70 ultra-rapid chargers. Rugby and Exeter, they're heading up pretty close, maybe slightly over that by now. These are great for road trips, but we also need these destination chargers, particularly in tourist spots. They need to have decent power, this one has, and below average pricing, this one has. These are heading in the right direction, so our recognition goes out to Park and Charge. More, please, as Oliver asked. Well, we want to say thanks to all our supporters over on Patreon. This is where we can provide many extras like behind-the-scene contents, bloopers, and community meetups. We also have online chat for those who have questions, feedback, or suggestions for the channel. Well, for more details, please see the description down below. I'm Dave.